This is Team H's BSU 2030 project. Our BSU 2030 idea is to create an app that sorts students based on learning type, helps students find a study group so that they can work with people that think similarly to themselves, access to a tutor that can better accommodate their style of learning so that they don't waste their time with someone they struggle to learn from, find advisors that share the same goals as the student. What we want to achieve: to make learning easier, therefore more enjoyable, to increase desire to learn, to urge more students to attend college and complete it, because although enrollment numbers may be high, graduation rates have fallen, to help students fully comprehend what they are learning rather than fill them with information that they will only use on a test. We strive for what Paulo Freire describes as a problem-posing environment, where the teacher and student, through dialogue, are able to gain knowledge from one another.
What we want to achieve continued. We would like to see more variety in students attending Boise State University. Data pulled from Boise State in 2016 showed that part of the population was 74.7% white, 11.1% Hispanic, 3.76% two or more races, 2.17% Asian, 1.52% Black or African American, 0.49% American Indian, and 3.48% Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islanders. We want people from more challenged backgrounds that don't understand their learning styles or their approach to learning to come to Boise State and be part of the graduating class. Our app will help students understand how they learn and help students understand their learning approach, whether it's visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. We want students to be part of the 43.4% graduation rate that BSU has, not part of the 56.6% dropout rate.
There are many different ways that we plan on making this possible through an app. First, we plan on requiring students to take online surveys that detect what kind of learner they are. For example, while one student may be a hands-on learner, another student may do well in a lecture class. We want to provide online academic counseling via FaceTime, call, or text. This will encourage students to seek help since they won't have to leave the comfort of their own home. Also, the app will offer a platform for students to post about study groups pertaining to their learning group. Again, this makes finding a study group much easier and quicker. Lastly, it'll allow tutors to offer help to groups they can best teach, since technology keeps advancing and students rely on it more and more.
The reason our app is so important is because it'll help students learn better as well as enjoy learning. This will allow them to finish college as well as make sure that they can enjoy what they learn and continue learning, because as Locke says, it's important that everyone likes to learn, because that way they are into it and that way they will become more educated because they like learning. Also, studies show that those who have been placed in mismatched learning environments struggle to achieve good grades. Our app sorts out which type of learner you are when you use it, and then places you in a class that will best suit your learning style. This will help kids finish college as well as get the most out of each class, helping them learn and become even higher functioning college students. It is not fair to intelligent kids who don't think/work like the masses, so this will help us find those few kids who don't necessarily learn like everyone else and put them all in a class together. That way they can all learn the same way.
From Braxton's source, The Rise and Fall of College Tuition Inflation, it talks about how the prices of college have increased roughly 7% from 1980 to 2004. Since 2005, it has steadied out, averaging of prices raising around 2% each year. From Caitlin's source, Blended Learning, it talks about the need for both online and in-person classes in higher education. Parents, students, and teachers alike have the concern about how online classes can feel isolating, and you can't directly communicate with your classmates. This app makes it easy to find classmates in your class so you can contact them with any questions or concerns without having to jump through all the hoops. From Jason's source, Exam Success at Undergraduate and Graduate Entry Medical Schools, the overall theme was if learning styles or learning approaches were more effective on undergraduate and graduate medical students. They concluded that learning styles were most effective, With the app, we intend to implement different learning styles so it is personal to each student and helps them maximize their success. From Jade's source, Learning Challenges in Higher Education, it talks about how different cultures and backgrounds can impact our learning style, and everyone doesn't learn the same way. Often, universities adopt a few learning styles, leaving some students not understanding the material and left confused. With the app, we want to make it easy for students to find the best help they can get for their needs and their schedules. From Allie's source, Coping with Mismatched Courses, the author talks about how students are often forced into learning in environments that don't match their learning style. Some students benefit from learning in different styles, and others aren't as successful. Overall, forcing students into situations that don't accommodate them leads to poor performance.